That's him, ladies and gentlemen. Steelers alumni, West Virginia Mountaineer alum. More importantly, my lockup mate. Ladies and gentlemen, without further ado, Steelers linebacker Terence Garvin. Man, I ain't talked to you in a minute, bro. You always my locker mate. You know that, man.
The locker mate is my favorite title.
That's forever your title when we intro.
Yeah.
Just to let them know, man. This ain't no regular. Nah, this is deeper than that. All right.
And just to go back, I'm the camp locker mate and the in-season locker mate.
You've seen a lot. You've been for a lot. You've been around.
You've
been around for a while. You've been around. Absolutely. Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying? If you really want to get deep, I was in there when the wooden lockers.
Don't you do that now. Don't you start doing that. Don't you start doing all that now. You telling them a lot now. You talking. I like it though.
They don't know nothing about them wooden lockers in the middle.
They ain't a part of that. They don't know about all that. It's a lot that they're learning about. But first off, bro, we got to catch up, man. How were you feeling Monday night? Steelers taking care of business against those Indianapolis Colts.
Yeah, I thought they played well. I thought they put on a nice show on Monday night. You know, it was a win. You know, it's hard to win in this league.
Mm-hmm.
I thought it was a good win. You feel me? They played well in the fourth. They did what they had to do. I thought they played a good game. I really did. I thought they played a good game. I think that's the team. I think you're starting to see the gel. You're starting to see the chemistry. You know, Pickett to Pickens. It's coming. It's coming. It's coming. I'm a fan. I like them. I like both of them.
Did you say H2P at the end of that when you said you like them? I
never said that.
I was just checking. It sounded like you said H2P when you said I like them. I'm sorry.
The words I can't say, I'm not allowed to say. You know.
Family friendly. I got you.
But yeah, I don't know. I said my vote.
Lose him.
Oh, I think I lost him. Or did he lose me? I don't know. Let me see.
Damn.
Right in the middle of him. Hey, man.
Someone take him out because he was talking highly about a Pittsburgh player or something.
They was like, yo, did you
Please leave your message for...
He calling back there. Yeah, I'll wait for him.
He's back?
I thought it was a Bills notification. I'm sorry.
Damn.
I started smiling, too. I got super excited. I was like, yo, what did it say? Yeah, it was talking about win probability and all that good stuff. You know the usual.
Damn.
They always win probability.
What's it at?
A lot to a little. You know how that go. All right, let me try to call. Bang. Hey, now they said that somebody took you out because you was talking too nicely about Kenny Pickett. That's what I heard, bro. They said it was Sniper Gang, bro. Somebody got you, man.
Did they cut the camera on me? They pulled the plug on me?
They say he said what? He was over here talking about a Pitt player positively? Oh no, he got to get got. That's what it sounded like, man.
Let me get back to reality. Let me tighten up.
Yeah.
I thought my vote was after the bye week that they was turned into. You would start to see who they're going to grow into.
Yeah.
And I stand on that. I think that's what you're slowly seeing more and more. You can see that timing.
Mm-hmm.
It was a play. It was a big third down. And Pickett threw it. Pickens kind of slid and he tried to catch it. He dropped it.
Mm-hmm.
You remember that?
Yep.
And then you can see later on in the game they had something in the end zone. He brought him back and he hit it. You know what I mean? Those it seems like, but those are little things. That's timing. That's connection. That's communication. That's just chemistry.
No, you're absolutely right. Absolutely right.
It was a catch on the sideline, a pretty catch. You know exactly which one I'm talking about.
Back shoulder. Yep.
Back shoulder. That's all. That's timing and chemistry. Don't think that's an in-game rep. That's a Tuesday at the facility rep. That's a Monday at the facility.
TG, you pulling that curtain back on them. See, they thought they just show up on Sunday and Monday, and it just shows up like that, man.
No. That's a after practice rep. You know, so I just think you're starting to see some of the reps, some of those two inches, some of those inches that you need. You're starting to see them show up on the field a little bit on game day. So I just think that's what's happening. I think you know who your guy is. You're starting to see that. I think you'll see that connection just continue to grow. That's what I see coming. I think they're going to be a nice little duo, though. I think that's going to be a nice little something for a couple years to come. I really do.
Well, obviously, I'm with you. Excited what I'm seeing from Pickett. Obviously, Pickens, the offense is moving in the right direction.
Yeah.
But
I'm nervous anytime he started off agreeing with you. You know that.
I'm really interested in your
I
take
never
on this
want him
stuff.
to agree with
It just make me
you know, I
nervous.
never want him to agree with it.
I'm like, where we going? Where we going? Let's go.
All right, you ready?
The fact that he said he liked it, I don't even like it.
Here we go. Let's get it.
Listen, you were the one bringing up the Najee Harris trade rumors.
Oh Lord, he
Trade
going
talk.
there. Oh Lord, here we go.
We saw what happened with the run game when he went down with injury. If you're
What
the
happened?
coach, is there a running back controversy? You saw Benny Snell and Nathan McFarland.
They said that Benny
I was
Snell
just-
football.
I thought you was trying to say something else. I was about to
No,
say,
no,
I think he said what you.
gave you. I thought he gave you everything
Okay.
that Najee gives you.
So-
No disrespect.
You-
I love Najee. I think he's a great person, man. You feel me?
Deke, he picking up what you putting down is what it just sound like right there.
Yeah, so that's what I'm
I
asking.
think that's what it
Who-
sound like
I
right
think
there.
he's an elite person. You know,
Time out. Did
the
you just say
talking in Mexico,
time out?
going
Time
to
out. Wait,
Mexico.
TG.
Come
Did you
on.
just specifically say I think he's a great person?
You
Is
know
that
I
what you said? Did you reference his community engagement? Is that what you referenced?
I think he's a great dude. I think
Wow.
you get nothing better than that.
Wow.
I think he's a big body. I think he's a big boy. I just think in the year of 22, 23, 6'3", 240, that big target, unless you build a whole team around it,
Yeah.
it's not it no more. No disrespect. I love his game, but it's just not it no more.
Yeah.
You know, it's just not it no more. Or you build around that. You know, if you look at what the Cowboys were a few years ago, they got Zeke, but they had a line just for Zeke.
Yeah. Talk
you
about
look at the
Tennessee. Yep.
Yeah,
Mhm.
the Titans have Derrick Henry, but they have a line that's built for Derrick
Yeah.
Henry. You know,
Yeah.
I think you got Najee, and you bought Najee in the first, so you said, "I love you, that's my wife," but then you went and got a quarterback right next to it. It's like, no, that's not what those teams had.
Yeah.
You know, you got to think. I believe when Zeke came, Dak came that same time.
Yeah, but
Dak
was the fourth. Yeah.
Dak was a late guy, though.
Mm-hmm.
You know, Tennessee's been trying to find a guy. They're still looking for it. They're still trying to make sure.
Even
So I
Minnesota
just-
with the Vikings, they went O-line. They've been doing that. Obviously, was it Christian Durasol? He's up there. So yeah, they do that. Yeah.
They got Captain Kirk in there. You know.
Mm-hmm.
You know.
Yeah.
So it's kind of like, I just feel like the philosophy of that big back. I never wanted to feel like I'm coming at him. I think he's a good player. I think he's a great person, great human. You know.
Good player, great person. I can't stand you. It's not a shot. It's just the us knowing the business side of it. It's like, bro, that ain't what you ever want to be called, man.
But check this out.
That ain't good for
Check
that
this out.
side, man.
Parentheses. I'm
It's
a
not a
member of
shot.
Omega Psi Phi.
Yeah.
Hold on. Parentheses. Shout out Omega Psi Phi. I'm
Oh,
a member
Lord,
of
here you
Omega
go.
Psi Phi.
Here he go.
And we having certain little words
Here he
that
go.
if you know, you know. You feel me? So in the frat right now, this football frat, still a moment. You know.
You know.
You know.
It's certain things you don't want to be attributed to you when they're describing you. Great person,
Great person.
community figure. Hey, father figure. Hey, man, stand up guy. Yeah, you know that's not what you need, man. Nah.
You know?
It's a part of the story, but that's not what you want to be. What they lead off with. Yes,
You gotta have some of those. You gotta have those in the building.
Yeah.
You know.
it's balance. It's
But
balance, man. Yeah.
But just for where they're at right now, I just personally, I stand on it. I would have put that on the block. I would have tried to go get me a.
So to piggyback on what Deke asked, then where do we go from here? Because you have a Benny Snell who came out there and played the way that he did. Now, granted, Benny Snell, his career here in Pittsburgh hasn't been the most successful in terms of him exclusively at running back, but we're seeing him have, like I said, come off of a really good game. How do you
know who I
manage
really
that?
like?
All right, let me hear it.
You know who I really like? And this might be personal preference. It's not Benny, the other Mick Pierce.
No, you're talking about Warren, 30, right?
30
No,
or
not
McFarland.
him.
You're talking about McFarland from last
McFarland.
game.
Oh, McFarland. Okay,
I really like him quietly.
yeah.
Quietly. I think you get him in a compliment. I think you might have something. You keep him fresh enough to get you a couple runs. He got that Tony Pollard to me. He's just I'm not giving him Tony Pollard.
No,
But
I'm
he
with
has
you though,
that
yeah.
he got that skill set. Like, he can hurt you. He's dangerous. He'll come out on a wheel route and that
Well,
might
I mean,
be
and that's
sick.
what he was drafted for. Was it 2 years? This is what, third year now, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's third year now. But he's been injured, practice squad, and that's part of the reason why we haven't seen a lot of him. But yeah, he's more than capable of that. He's supposed to have the role that 30 has, Jalen Warren. But Jalen
I don't know.
Yeah.
I'm just more saying what I'm seeing. I can see.
So you like McFarland, but you like McFarland the best out of all of them right now, is what you're saying?
It's a personal thing for me. Maybe it's just what I see, but I like how he hits the holes. I like his vision. I like his speed. I love his speed. I think
is scary at this level. Speed kills, man. Yeah.
I think he has the ability to push a pile a little bit. I like him. I really do. I watched him. I like him. I like how Benny Snell played. Yeah, it was a Showtime game. It was a Monday night, and it was the Colts. I put all that into the equation.
It matters, yeah.
It matters, but at the same time, I just think you can plug and play in that position. I think that's what shows you. It continuously shows you. Like, you see, you can put a Benny Snell in there. Go give me 3-4 yards. Because in reality, all we need is 3 yards if we're really being honest.
Now, does that dynamic work because you have a Benny or a Najee, or do you think you could do it without those dudes? Because, like, I know with me and Deke, when we've talked about it.
Yeah, we were talking about giving the workload to Jalen Warren maybe this week because Najee's dealing with an injury. He did not practice, and then Benny Snell just popped up with a knee injury. He was limited.
So then it's the whole dynamic of, are you going to roll then? How confident do you feel with a backfield that is just Jalen Warren and Anthony McFarland? You know what I mean? Like, do you still feel good about that, or who? Because I still think you need a power. I feel like we're missing a element of that.
What is a power to you though? What's a power?
Like, I think of like when you look at Benny Snell, right? You look at Najee Harris. We talk about that same 3-yard run, but that 3-yard run with him falling on you is a lot different than that 3-yard run and I'm knocking McFarland back or I'm knocking Jalen Warren backwards.
100%.
Yeah. So that's what I mean, like that dynamic, that power back that gives you one element, but then I also have my speed sky guy.
I don't feel like they're power backs. As crazy as that sounds, like they don't just give me power backs. They're big backs.
Yeah.
That's not a power back.
Okay. I don't see the dynamic, yeah.
I've never seen any of them run anybody over. No disrespect. I haven't seen that quite yet.
But some of it's because of lack of intent. I feel like with Najee at times it's been the lack of intent. It's been come on, bro. You don't act.
Then that's who you are.
But if it's an intent thing, I'm like, yo, you can fix intent. I can just tell you, hey, and we've seen Najee at times where it's like, all right, he was doing the spinning, jumping over people, and then it was like, all right, I'm just gonna run at you. That's intent. So yeah, it's like that's kind of bruising.
But even in running at him, I don't see people just go back like on their back. I see a lot of we're going to the side. I see a lot of.
Oh yeah.
I've never seen him run anybody smooth over. I haven't seen that quite yet.
Okay.
I haven't.
We've seen the stiff arm. We've seen the stiffy. We haven't seen just the lower the boom on somebody. What you're saying?
I don't label Derrick Henry a power back.
No, he's just a dope back, but he's also powerful though. That's the other thing. Like you see him take pals, move them. Yeah.
But he's not a power back.
Who's a power back?
Yeah, so I'm trying to think.
I think he would be my definition of a power back right now, at least.
Like in 2022, what is your version of a power back versus like a speed back there?
Okay. Let me give you a speed back is Christian McCaffrey.
Fair, yeah.
Speed back is
where do you throw Saquon?
Saquon is quietly powerful. Saquon's a complete back.
Fair. Okay, complete. Okay.
Saquon can run past you, run over you. He breaks a lot of tackles. Leonard Fournette. Shout out to Ray Martinez, by the way. Leonard Fournette. What about him? Power?
That's a good one.
Leonard Fournette's a power back. He'll run you over and start laughing. He's a power back.
No, he definitely will do that. You're absolutely right. Yeah.
If you don't bring the right decision, it might.
Yeah. He's definitely, but he's fat. It's weird. You're right. He's definitely.
You better have your mind right.
He's trying to run through you. He wants to create contact. Yeah.
What's my man name in Green Bay? He's a power.
Dillon. Yeah. AJ Dillon. Yeah. Okay.
Come with your mind right.
Okay.
Come with your mind right.
Marshawn, yeah.
Marshawn Lynch was a power back. AP was a power back.
Okay, I see how I say you're classifying it now.
I'll even go here, bro. Okay. I'll go here. Le'Veon was a power back. Le'Veon will run you over.
He was based off of the power, but that's what made the dead leg so filthy, because you gotta respect the power. Absolutely.
He started jumping over.
Absolutely.
People was like, man, I'm on the lead.
When it's set up off that power, it's a game changer. You're right. But see, that's how I look at Derrick Henry also, because I don't feel like Derrick is just trying to bounce out and then go. I think he sets it up off of the power early, and then that's when he gives you that. That's kind of how I looked at it.
I think I would put Derrick Henry as almost like a small back. Derrick Henry's trying to run past you.
Man, I feel like he runs past guys because guys are scared to hit him at times, man. You be seeing them dudes.
I don't see the business decisions with Derrick Henry.
Man, it's not a business decision. I feel like he forces the action, and they make it look like, all right, I'm going to just not read it as fast as I could. Like, that's kind of how I look at it at times when I see him. And that's how he'll stiff arm a dude because they doing what? Not trying to shoot. They staying up high like, oh, what's he going to do? What's he going to do? Oh, he's stiff arming. Like, that's how I look at it, because they're deciding. They're not just shooting at him and just saying, hey, I'm going to get you, because he has that power, because he can run you over. But I just think they're more intimidated by him because, number one, he passes the eyeball test a lot more than any of them other backs that we named, right? All those other guys, it's like, man, they're crazy powerful, but they're not physically where you're looking at them like, bro, this dude looks freakish. We both have seen what Derrick Henry looks like. It's like, yo, that don't look normal at times. For a linebackers like us, we ain't tripping. But a DB or safety, nah, man, they be double second guessing that thing at times, man.
All right, I'll give you that. No. I'll take that. I can't, but I don't.
But yeah, so now when I think of Najee, though, Najee doesn't fit that.
I'm with you.
Okay.
The only reason I don't feel like a power back has to be that big is because I think like Cam Akers is a power back. You see what I mean? And I think he'll run you over in that little stature. So I disagree with the whole Derrick Henry thing. I'm with you, but I don't think people look at that. You know, I just think that hits the whole. So
Dalvin Cook, what do you classify him as then?
I think Dalvin Cook is a sneaky power back.
Okay, we're on the same page. Yeah. I was like, yo, he's definitely a power back. Then if that's how you classify Cam Akers, all right.
Cam Akers is a power back. Okay. Cam Akers are running you over.
Okay, because yes, that makes sense then. All right, because I would say Dalvin Cook is definitely just like a better version of Cam Akers to me. I'm like, that's the same
Dalvin
style of game.
Yeah,
he's trying to run. He's trying to hit you. Yeah.
If you don't put your pads on that, I'm running through that.
Yeah,
I'm out of here.
That's interesting. Okay.
Definitely.
So that's why you're not even tripping on it regardless, because of how you already view Najee in that element. Okay.
If I'm Pittsburgh, I'm going to keep it on the shelf a little bit. I'm not going to just let you keep seeing it. And then this summer, I'm going
to... So you really moved on is what you... Like, you're done. You said, I'm going to put it on the shelf to preserve it. You don't need to look at this any longer. Like...
But I never loved it, though.
This is true. No, I'm with you. I know. I
That's why we wanted to ask you.
Yeah.
I never loved it. Like, day one, I was like, I don't understand it. Like, it's a beautiful looking, it's beautiful looking, but it don't do nothing for you, Like,
No, I'm with you. I get what you're saying. And that's...
Shout out all the bottle girls out here. It's like, it's pretty looking. It's beautiful looking. It don't do nothing for you.
Only you just dropping these references. I'm like, why do I gotta be the one that gets this? Oh, why do I get this? I hate the fact that I get all the references, man. There you go. All right, I get what you're saying. Jeez. All right.
What a time. But yeah, I take my time on it. I let it keep taking its time getting healthy. I wouldn't let it get too beat up. But I wouldn't show it too much either. I give it flashes. You know what I mean? Split zone. Keep split zone in it.
Well, because we was talking with me and Deke. We were talking and we were saying how this is how it all starts. Hey, Najee, because you're a little banged up, we're gonna have a little package designed for both Benny and Jalen this week. All right, it's not a shot at you. We just want to protect you. Okay?
We want to protect you.
We just want to protect you. And then because they have success, oh, hey, man, look, it worked last week, man. We just going to roll with it again. Just, give a little bit more time, all right? But don't trip.
Put another 2-3 plays in that
that's
pack.
it. Just expand it a little bit. Yeah. Then he comes back and says, all right, we want to just 50-50 this up just a little bit. Just we're thinking long-term for you, man. We need you for the postseason.
You come out on third down, and you got first and second down.
That's how we want to keep you fresh. We want to keep you fresh. Keep you fresh. It's always sounding like they're helping you out.
We're helping you out.
Yeah,
We're gonna keep you on third down. We don't really need you on third. We're gonna keep you fresh. You know what I mean?
Jeez.
This is what we're gonna do. Now you on the trade block. Now it's on Sports Center that breaking news. You know, that's how it go, man.
Deke, have you crossed over to the to the moving them, or just are you to the point of I want to entertain the other options?
It's really interesting because I'm kind of with TJ. You've heard me talk about it earlier in the podcast whenever we were.
I be feeling like I'm an outlier at times, man. When y'all talking, I'm like,
I actually feel like we can have success in the running game with any one of these dudes. The tough part with Najee is he has looked like, given his opportunities, he has looked like the worst running back
of the group.
The group right now, just straight eye test, just straight explosiveness. It's weird because he had such a good rookie year. I do think he's maybe a little bit more powerful than what we're talking, just with the stiff arm, and I think he can have dudes fall off him. Now, I guess it just all depends on your definition of power.
And he hasn't been, or from their words, he hasn't been 100% healthy.
Yeah, maybe that's it.
So I also consider that.
But just I the thought of a first-round running back, it is kind of playing out where, man, are you here? Kind of plug and play.
Deke, are you hearing that? That's that. If you out there, you healthy. That's what that sounds like.
Can I ask a question?
Oh, Lord.
At 6'3", 240,
chill, bro.
This big body, how much healthy do you think he gonna be? He's getting red dotted. Like, people see that, and they target, and they hit that. You don't miss that. That's why he got the jumping and cutting and spinning, and then y'all got mad at him. And then he went back head first, and now he's out another 2 weeks. That's a tough life, bro. It's a tough life. You got to jump and cut.
They didn't red dot that boy. Nah, I mean, he takes some shots. He does. He
takes shots that you don't see.
Yeah.
It's a lot of them internal, them little.
Yeah.
That's my rib. Ooh, I felt that. You know? It's a lot of bottom of the pile. That ankle still getting twisted. Get up. Okay. Them nicks add up. You know?
Now I feel like I'm just trying to figure out what is next then with this scenario. Like, geez, I know you're seeing me moving them. Like, Lord.
It's going to be interesting because he has been DNP these last 2 days.
It's going to be super interesting, man.
So if he can't play,
and for that money start kicking
this new combo of running back, whatever it is, if it's Warren, if it's McFarland, if it is Snow coming off this injury, if that combo of running backs again puts together an awesome performance against the Falcons, it's going to be more and more an interesting question of like how do we handle this going forward,
bro? I'm just saying, like, bro, I think you get to the summer, you shopping.
What do you do this year?
Because you said something important, though. I heard you when you said you want to do it before the money starts to kick in. We know with them being the first rounder.
Money starts to kick in.
Yeah. We know once you start getting to the fourth year, let alone that fifth year option and how they determine that's when it gets a little bit more pricey. Yeah.
Now you can't shop them. It's too far gone. And the sad part is, if you look at that free agent market for running backs this summer, you can get something nice.
I mean, there's a lot of options out there for the free agency this year. But how much are you willing to pay for that either? Because I see your Miles Sanders, I see your Josh Jacobs, I see those type of dudes.
I'm not saying you got to do that.
Okay.
But you can go get a quiet dude like a Mike Davis who was with the Falcons last year that runs real hard.
Mm-hmm.
You see what I mean? You see what Seattle was up there doing. Like, you can go get a guy and put a guy here. You know, it's some boys coming out from college this year. You can go get a guy and put a guy here. You see it, and put a guy. I don't know.
I get all of the replacements. I get all of these what we do to replace it, but I'm just saying the piece itself that I don't know. I don't the movement of it in terms of shopping it and the compensation to come back. I don't see how that works out in a way that the Steelers are gonna feel good about it. That just seems like I think that's a tough ask, man.
You think so?
Like, what are you? I don't think
we're getting more than a 4th round pick.
That's what I'm saying.
No, you can't let it go for a 4th.
So what are we doing? Because that's how I see TG. Are you giving up a 3rd for that? Are you giving up a 2nd for that?
You're asking me though.
I'm asking you.
I'm not drafting that.
And how did what do GMs be thinking when they talk running backs?
Yeah, defensive running back.
Come on.
Linebacker.
Yeah, they
offensive linebackers.
That's it. Yeah.
I can get a guy
offensive
we really
inside
get-
linebacker specifically. Like, yeah, like you
Man,
can replace that plug and play,
if we
right?
really getting weird, I'll get an athlete. I'll get my
Okay.
best athlete.
Okay.
And I'll put you back here.
Okay, which we've seen teams do that. Absolutely.
Cordell Patterson.
Uh-huh.
I'm gonna get my best athlete. I'm gonna put you back here, bro, and I'm gonna get you the ball. What are we doing?
Mm-hmm.
What are we doing? You know? I think they got a lot of questions they got to answer this summer. You know, I think
I
that's
just don't see how they move on from it to that level when you're not gonna unless Omar Khan can find a fool. And granted, fools are born every day, so you never know, man. Maybe he can find somebody out there that will
I don't
give
think
up.
it's a fool, though. I don't think it's a fool. I think it's a ready-made team. I think it's scary to send it in the same conference, but I think you send it to somewhere like Buffalo. You see what they asking about. Somebody that just want a piece and go ahead and finish what they started. And you'd be like, give me your draft. Give me your draft. And give me one of them. You know what I mean?
Oh no, bro. Oh no.
I just gave you a suitor for it because you know
You didn't though. No, because for the Bills, they need a little bit more of the athlete stuff that we talking about. That's why they went and got a Nyheim Hines. They was like, let me do that.
Yeah.
I already got a Singletary. I got I need athlete. I need speed. I want you spacey. Yeah.
I think they cleared that out for him though. I think that's an upgrade of all that. I think you cleared out for him.
But they brought in
I said
James
he's
Cook
not
last year.
alone.
They brought in James Cook in the draft this year as well.
I think you get more out of him than James Cook right now out of what they could do. It's just the right package. It's a fit for him. I'm not saying he's a bum. He's still 6'4", 240
Right.
and running.
But
I'm just saying the team's not built.
But you
over
don't
here
think
for
that could work here if we really commit to that approach?
Yeah, but that's going to take a few years. And by that time, he'll be beat up.
Okay.
It's interesting.
This is
Yeah.
why we don't like running backs like that, man. It makes
That's
it
gonna
very
take a few-
difficult. It's very touchy to handle these scenarios. Gosh.
By the time you get what you need for him, he's beat up and you found another one. Somebody sparked it. You know, somebody's came and ran behind this line that you built, and he's healthy and he's hitting the holes. This boy's already a little bit beat up. And I'm not taking no shots at him once again, bro.
No. We're just talking. Yeah.
Yeah, I just got to keep pre-referencing. I think he's a great dude. I'm just saying, I think by the time you get the fruits of the labor that you try to build for him, he's too beat up for that.
Almost
And
like what you're
somebody
seeing with
else-
Zeke right now, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Tony Pollard's hitting them holes.
Oh no, it's night and day. You watch Pollard get that rock, you watch Zeke, you're like, hold on, bro. Hold on. Why we still giving this one a rock, man? Yeah. Oh man. Okay. Fair enough.
If you really be real, if you think about that line that Le'Veon ran behind, that line was elite.
Oh no, facts. We already said that. Them and Dallas were 1 and 2. Like however you want to slice it, but that was an elite time right there. Absolutely.
That line was built to run the ball.
Yeah.
That you could say, all right, Le'Veon, don't worry about it.
And we built it. And think about
still go prove
it was multiple years, right? You took a Pouncey, you took a DeCastro. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Like you a Gill still earlier. It's
Yeah.
like, yeah,
Come
like
on.
you
Big-
bringing in some Pete, and then you just plug and play. Okay, it was a Beachman at first, then it was an Owl over here. You got a Moon.
Wave.
You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
yeah.
That's a
Okay,
big line. And it's moving stuff. And they know each other and they love each other and they're mean.
yeah.
Them boys will whoop you out there.
Oh no, facts.
You know?
That was a game. We know that. Yeah.
So it's kind of like he don't have that. By the time you build that and you hit and miss on a couple and all that, this guy's too beat up for that. You won't see.
Okay.
You won't see the. You can't see the fruits of that.
Well, this makes this a lot interesting. It's gonna be fun to follow it though. Absolutely.
Yeah, because this game could change things.
It
One
could
way or another.
definitely,
Like
yeah.
if Najee can't play this game, and then we have some running back problems, that we're like, oh damn, we needed Najee.
Right.
He provides at least some security.
If they
here.
go out there and ball.
This game's interesting.
If these
Depending
running
on
backs
how
go out here and ball this week,
it all plays
oh,
out, and who
man.
ends up playing, and who's injured and whatnot.
But I
It
think
will
you're
be
looking
interesting.
at it. You're looking at it from production standpoint of what's happening right now. Like, oh,
You
if he
looking
didn't play
big
good this
picture.
week.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm talking about the whole thing. I'm
Sure,
talking about.
I get you. Yeah.
Okay.
I'm talking about that. Just isn't the like. I don't know if the flow is.
I think what you're talking is just more off-season talk.
Yeah.
As opposed
I'm
to
just
now.
saying, like, I'm saying right now, I think you're trying to win. If but I think because I think they're always looking at the bigger picture. I just don't think you rush them back to all type of situations. I think whenever you can rest them, you rest them. I don't think he has to take every carry in there. I think you keep slowly kind of calming them down, but you get those big runs. You get them big runs on tape. You let people see that he can bust on you, and you trade it.
Okay. Well, it's not far-fetched because that's the thing. It's just different in Steeler terms, but league-wide, that's very much common practice in terms of moving and shaking. Like, it ain't nothing foreign to that level. So I definitely get what you're saying, though. Dang. But no, like I said, I like this, though. This is going to be definitely fun to continue watching this, and partly it's because of the door that Najee did open. That's the other part. This is not a shot at him. This is just, cause and effect, so to speak, man. But we do have this game coming up on Sunday, and we have been flirting with it, talking about this running back matchup. But how are you feeling as a whole about this matchup? Because you were predicting that the Steelers were going to go on a run, get hot coming out the bye. They are sitting at 2 wins out of the 3 games they played out of the bye. So, yeah. How you feeling this week, man?
Here they come. I think it's another win to come this week.
Okay. So you ain't worried about Marcus Mariota? Is that what you're telling me, man?
No, I'm not really big on those. I'm not really big on the Falcons. Like, they don't move me. I know it's in Atlanta. I just don't think none of that.
That's a home game, though.
Yeah, I was gonna say. I feel like
we're gonna have like 60, 70%.
That's a crib game.
But Atlanta's one of those spots people love to play in Atlanta. First of all, you're inside.
Yeah,
you're comfortable.
It's beautiful.
Good.
It's the A.
Come
on, man.
That future in the air, you playing them Hendricks.
Hey, when they play that future in the A, oh man, it hit different in the A. Deke.
You ready to play?
Deke, it hit different when you hit future in the A. It hit way different. Just throwing it out there.
It's different. I think this is a big game this week. I think they win this. I think they go win this. They win this week. You got to think. So what? Coming out the bye, they had the Saints, then the Bengals, and the Colts, right?
Yep.
They beat the Saints, they beat the Colts, and they lost to the Bengals by 7.
Yep.
So they're playing better football.
Scoring
They're
more
gonna
points,
come
man.
The Falcons.
All 3 of those games,
They
20 plus
Baltimore
points.
next week, right?
Yeah.
So yeah.
And Baltimore comes to town. Baltimore's coming here as well. So yeah.
This a big one. He go get this one. Get that momentum going in next week. Win that one now. That look like a whole new team. You see it?
Yeah.
Come on. He gonna win this week.
So I
He's gonna come out locked in.
What's your score prediction?
I think that defense is playing better. I think it's attacking. I think he'll win this week.
Now, Deke asked you the score prediction. I have a follow-up after the prediction as well.
Yeah.
So what you got for your score prediction, though?
Give me 20, 23, 24-14 Pittsburgh.
Oh, 24-14? Okay. Double-digit dub. All right.
Yeah, defense plays good. They hold him pretty tight. This not really – I think he'll scheme him up. I think he'll give Mariota some stuff.
Okay.
He'll throw some picks out there this weekend,
right.
Or he'll try to take off that spy and jump on him. That won't work, He'll try to run that zone read. That's dead. That's not going to work. It's too fast out there.
Yeah.
I just don't see them winning that. They don't have the personnel, and they're beat up over there. I think with one of them just hit IR over there, big receiver, right?
Kyle Pitts.
Yeah.
Kyle Pitts did. Was it Pitts?
Yeah.
I don't think London's going too crazy over there.
Nah, he ain't been doing nothing this year to that extent. Yeah.
They're not. It's not there quite yet. Still got some work to do. So I think this is a must win.
Okay.
This isn't a winnable game. It's a must win for Steeler Nation this week.
All right. So the final one that I have, because we both, in terms of me and Deke, we kind of follow suit with that. We both got them taking care of business as well. I did have to ask you this because with the fans, in the chat, we have a little bit of a civil war, so to speak. You have one faction that feels like we need to not worry about winning games so we can have better draft position. You have the other side that says, man, you're supposed to try to win every game you could win. You need to learn a lot, figure out what we got at the end of this thing, and then go from there. Where do you fall in this situation? Oh, he done hung up again. See?
Wow.
See? I knew it, man. I know it. Every time we... Oh, now he calling right back. All right.
Terence Garvin, team.
Dang, you going to hang on me again? That's
You done banged on me
crazy,
again.
bro. 2 times?
That's
I was over
crazy.
here having your back. You 2 times?
You see me
That's
locking in. I'm dropping too many nuggets.
crazy.
I'm
That's
just dropping too many
crazy.
nuggets.
Dang, go on. No, I had to hang up just so that way if, Najee was like, yo, man, why you ain't stand up? Like, yo, look, I ain't do it all the way to phone. It was, service. Yeah, I just plausible deniability. That's all. All right, but anywho.
Definitely
plausible deniability. But where do you fall, though? Where do you fall on that thought process of, do you tank? Are you a part of that group where you start losing these for draft positioning, or are you of the group of, nah, man, it's about winning games, it's about developing, it's about seeing what we have and what this season can still, unfold to? Like, where do you fall on that line?
We're never tanking.
Okay.
We're never tanking.
Okay.
We're not in the business of tanking. We're coming out here trying to win.
Okay.
Okay.
Now, I felt, I was disrespectful even having to ask you that, but I felt like I needed to just ask you in the most unbiased. I didn't want to lead you one way or the other, but I definitely knew that answer. So that's really good to hear. So yeah, man.
We're out there to win every game we can win,
And actually, could you elaborate on why is that for you though? Like in terms of just that thought process of, man, competing to win versus the draft and, put all your eggs in the first round pick basket or bucket.
I think it's easy how to put it. It's mentality. It's culture. We're trying to win everything we can win. Every game is a must-win type. So it's culture. You're not trying to tank for the future. You don't even know what the future is going to hold. So I think you go out there in terms, you're trying to win everything. I think you make a couple business decisions. Yeah, like I said, you might not have this running back in on certain plays or
slight alteration. Yeah,
Johnson might not get as many screens. Like, we might change a couple things like that, but no, we're still trying to win this thing.
Facts.
The whole name of the game is to win this thing.
I like it. So yeah, we all on the same page there, baby. But yeah, also, man, I did realize, man, we took up a whole bunch of your clock as well, man. So we do greatly appreciate you as always, man.
Shout out West V, man. Side note, we got a new AD in there.
I did see that. And y'all keeping Neil Brown too, man.
We got Neil still in the building.
That's what y'all gonna keep. How do you like that? I know Deke feel good about y'all keeping Neil Brown. He said he loves that idea.
I don't care. Yeah.
He said line them up, it don't matter.
What time they pull up to Morgantown next year? That's what I want to know.
I don't know. Yeah, is the schedule out yet?
he got all that to say. What time
is it? A week one game again, or is it gonna be later?
I'm hoping it's prime time. Just keep me in prime time.
Check this out. When it happens, make sure you're there. Like, I'll see you in Morgantown this year. That's all y'all say. I'll see you in Morgantown. This we'll do the bet on this one. Special things happen in Morgantown. We'll see.
I'll go.
All right. My dog, always appreciate you too, man. Let's get it. My dog, man. Peace.
All right, bro. Peace.
Shout out to the locker mate right there, man.